Hello everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. We are picking up quite literally exactly where we left off. We had finished our green science, we took care of the neighbors, we're eyeing down some neighbors to our south, but we're not too concerned about them yet. We're on the process of researching logistics 2, which will give us some better belts so we can move things faster. We don't necessarily need them yet. We don't need them yet. We're saturated on iron, we're saturated on copper, we're saturated on coal, but the factory must grow. And so, we're gonna start with, well, actually, now that I think about it, how do I? Because we want to make some steel. We're looking to make some steel here. However, yes, we want better furnaces before we do that. So actually, given that, let's get you out. Let's add you to the queue next. Okay, because we want some better furnaces. Just because they're more efficient. Well, actually, let's check. What exactly is better about these? Crafting speed 2. So essentially, whatever we had before, we're gonna double it up. So, you know, if we see, look at these, crafting speed 1. So, if we try to smelt, some iron plates, you know, it takes 3.2 seconds. You have that with the steel furnaces, which are way better. But in order to get the steel furnaces, we actually need steel. So it's a bit of a chicken and an egg. So given that situation, you know, I believe we can just get right to it. So you know what, actually, we can start off with a split here because we actually don't. We can make our bus go where it's supposed to, because this one wide gap is not ideal. This will cause problems for us. However, not quite yet. So now we're gonna have a line going here, so we can bring you and bring you and pick up this coal, because we don't necessarily want that there. And yet again, we need more iron. Now see, here we can survive, which is why... Actually, we can't survive. We cannot survive. So... Maybe we... So we have you going up, have you go over, then up, then over. So there's our bus. Now, so we couldn't survive. I'm proven once again to be quite full of it whenever I say things. So we can have you guys merge here. That looks good. That looks good to me. And for the sake of symmetry, yet again, let's grab this assembler and keep you... Oh, look at that. It lines up perfectly. Who would have thunk it? Now, again, I'm a little brain dead. I'm sorry, guys. We don't need an assembler. We need furnaces. So, well, and again, let's just do this. So we'll just have a row of these bad boys, and now just get our usual inserter and uninserter. That sounds kind of scandalous. An uninserter. I don't know where my mind's at. Ignore me. So we're adding to the bus again because we're gonna have steel on the bus. So we'll have our steel and our coal over here. Again, very ugly that I had to do this, but miraculously it worked out because we could go underground. But yeah, so add steel to the bus. We do need it for quite a few things, but not as much as some of these other guys. So we can have a lane of coal and a lane of steel, or quarter lane, one belt. You know. Ignore my terminology. Just get the vibe of what I'm saying, because that's what we're doing out here, man. We're just vibing. Okay, so with all of that nonsense out of the way, now we can actually, and I cannot wait to get better armor so I can stop riding these belts. Although, of course, the second I stop riding on belts, I've become so used to actually riding on them to get places faster that, you know, you never win. Now, how can we do this? So this and this, so just have to be every other, which is fine. I think there's more optimal ways, but that looks symmetric. So we will roll with it. And let's drop a wire here, something that looks nice. And now we are producing steel. So I think we're producing steel. Oh, we need a lot of iron. Let's see. Is iron the limiting factor? No, we have 4, 6, 7, 8. So even if we double the speed of this thing, we will still be stocked up consistently. 10 down to 5. Okay, so it takes 5. 9, 10, and we're not even halfway. Okay, so if we speed up production, we'll be fine. And now, unfortunately, here, balancing this is going to be difficult. How am I doing this before? Do I really need to? I mean, I guess I have to. I gotta take the coal underground. Drop a balancer. And pick the coal back up. Cool beans. Now, again, the belt is not going to be our limiting factor. This is going to be our limiting factor, but we can go to the moon with it if we want to. That's where we're primarily headed. So now, what to do? Let me take a moment here to roam around, and we'll figure out what the goal of this is going to be. All right, we're back, boys. All right, so I figured out what we want to do. You know, again, we're just trying to beat the game. Like that's our primary thing. We're trying to beat the game with this base. So I thought, you know what? Let's preempt what the next science is. So we have 2 pieces of science next that we can research. So one is chemical science, blue science, and this requires oil processing and all that, and that is a lot of fun. I like that. So oil processing is something that I'm hoping we can get into soon. We'll have to find some oil. We'll have to outpost. We'll build some trains. Like it's going to be involved. So that's going to be a future episode. We're not quite there yet. What we are, therefore, is that we can start preemptively attempting to getting ready for military science. Military science, you need piercing rounds, so fine, we're good there. Grenades and walls. Yikes! I forgot about another freaking thing that we need on the main bus, and that is stone. So again, despite being a self-proclaimed amateur, intermediate amateur, whatever you want to call me, I'm making some rookie mistakes here. So, and I did the exact same thing on my Switch playthrough too. So you'd think I could learn from previous mistakes, but that does not necessarily appear to be the case. And another thing, you know, as we're going to be expanding our operations, a good thing to have, as you can see in my inventory, we don't have any electric mining drills. So that is a nice thing to have on stockpile. And, would you look at that? Same ingredients as this bad boy. So, even though, you know, I said I wasn't happy with my mall, we can still make it better. So let's start by doing that. We will get a long boy and a short boy. And again, someday, I promise you, I will start using the hotbar to do things. But not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. So let's get a chest. Let's get some grabbers. And now we auto-produce drills, which is fantastic. And we are going to limit you to like 2 stacks. If we ever need more, you know, we can always increase the limit. But until then, I really don't think we're going to hit it. Item ingredient shortage. So time to upgrade to a quick boy. And even still, we're slow. We're limited by our grab speed. So fortunately, these will speed up. over time. Let's see, when we unlock, where is she now? Where is she at? Well, somewhere in here is just effectively just better grabbers, but bigger, better grabber boys. Man, I can't find them. Oh, there they are, stack inserters. So they're essentially fast boys that can grab more, and then when you can just go down this upgrade tree of just making it so that everything picks up more stacks, even the long boys, even the small boys. All our boys will be grabbing. Now, as much as I love the fact that I automated it, it's still too slow for me. So let's just make some more. You know, in the future when we come back to that, it'll always be full for us. It'll be beautiful. But until then, we must do it ourselves. So we can safely disconnect that because we have some stockpiled stuff. Now I want to place these in a way that I'm only mining stone. So this looks like the best thing. We're going to be grabbing copper from there, so there's good. And there we go. There's our initial electric stone mining rig. And we'll just bring you up here. Don't have underground belts. Silly me, thinking I had stuff prepared for my adventures. What was I thinking? Okay, so let's get some more power poles going. And I guess that's a little tip I can give is you know, I'll dub it the ABC rule. Always be crafting, because you will never run out of things to need effectively. And since it takes time, you know, if you're able to craft some, craft a bunch, and just keep it rolling. So the mall, I mean, this is pretty much good. So I think we are clear to, and I guess I'll give it a little headroom. Actually, no, we can grow down there. We'll just do this. We'll give that 2, I give it 1, screw it. So we'll give it 1. And there's our 2 space. So here's our entrance for stone onto our bus. Not the prettiest in the world, but, you know, it gets the job done, and that's all we're doing. That's all we're doing is just getting work done here. I bring you over. Now, if I was an absolute madman, what I would be doing is I would be dragging this all the way through and having it join the bus up here, which, you know, honestly, now that I think about it, not a terrible idea. Oh, that actually isn't a terrible idea. Shoot, let me think. Because it really depends on where we get oil from. Because oil is going to be a major thing we need. But unfortunately, I actually don't see any oil on the map. So we actually have to kind of scout harder for oil. So to facilitate with that, let's just let's add some radars over here. It should reveal more. We won't get active sight of it, but we will at least be able to see if there's oil. Oh, this is insane. Well, that's what I get for picking a rail world map, and I even looked at the spoiler. I might have to reference my old video to find where the oil is. Because I'm feeling some democracy spreading and some oil collecting. Like I said, if I was a madman, I would have it join up here. Do I see any explicit value in that? Not necessarily. So we will just oh, because here's what we can do. Here's what we can do also is, what can we do also? Is that on the way, we can start smelting bricks, because we'll want both. So that's what we'll do here. We will you here. Let's extend you out just so I get a feel for what that's gonna look like. Here. You know, let's give it some clearance because we'll have our stone line there. It'll be coming up from there. We will be dropping onto one side and we'll want to balance it. So let's make sure we have some room for said balancer. And I can join it. And so this will be our drop-off point. And now we can place our furnaces without any reservations whatsoever. I don't know why I put it down one. We can do that here, yeah, because we want to be space efficient, as space efficient as possible. Doop 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 doop. Oh, I'm a goofball. I'm a goofball. Can you believe this? Can you believe I have 0 foresight power? Of course, we want to bring the stone up by our coal and steel line because we need coal to turn this stuff into stone or into bricks. So, you know, more fun by me, just completely missing things that we need. We need iron plates to get these guys. Now the underground belts are an easy candidate for, god dang it, I don't want the fast ones. We don't need those yet. They're an easy candidate for automatic construction via our mall. But I don't know if I like doing that right now. You know, that's not my priority. My priority is fiddling with stone until I can figure out what the heck it is I'm actually doing. You gotta go right away, unfortunately. Let's place you up here. You will be safe-ish right there. So now here's what we'll do. We will split out this stone. We'll bring it over. Oh, this is gonna be a absolute mess. This is gonna be an absolute mess. Okay. We're gonna make it look good. We're gonna make it work. So what do we need? We need coal. So we will have our steel go underground. Our coal will split here. And then go up. You are going to go up, and then we'll have you go underground. Where am I underground? Oh, I have a bunch. Go underground, and we'll just drag you out arbitrarily. So now our stone will wiggle on down here. It's beautiful. Look at that. If that right there does not scream foresight to you, I don't know what in the world does. Because now we can have this come up here. Now this will actually exit right there. Our lines will come together. Of course I do it too soon, so we get goofed on. And then we will have a furnace. We have our output. And now we will truly have achieved all of our dreams. Let's take you in, spit you out. Are these guys aligned? Not close enough. And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, given that we do have some steel available to us, I think we can immediately put that to use. Okay, no, we can't because we need stone bricks. So good thing we started on this little operation. And this radar, are you kidding me? This radar's gotta go. We need a better decision than that, dude. There is no oil. Okay, whatever, man. Whatever. Y'all don't even know me like that. Okay, come on. And just because we will likely need these in similar ratios, at least the whole furnace, the whole stone furnace thing is suggesting something along those lines. Hotkey, check it. We will we'll extend them out, make it the same length. Bring you in, spit you out. Oh, and we cannot forget the almighty balancer at the end of this little ride. Now this looks professional. This clearly looks like someone who gets paid to do this got it done. And then enjoy the beautiful sound of more rails getting placed, or more belts, excuse me. I'm just stuck thinking about rails now. I'm just so excited to get the trains going. We chose rail world for a reason. And while I'm chit-chatting over here, let's start researching more stuff. So to get into oil, we need engines and better assemblers. Oh yeah, because we get pumps and all that. Oh, I'm so excited. The liquid oil stuff processing of this is just it just tickles my fancy in the right way. So let's think of things that'll be immediately useful to us. Let's think in order. Let's do military science because we're going to start producing that. Let's think engines because we will want that for trains. Yes, because that's what we'll unlock. Let's get railways going right after that, and then energy distribution. We'll need a way to get the power over there, and that should be a good amount of research to do. That'll take us pretty far. So now we have finally atoned for our past sins. We have created a line of some of the grungy materials. I don't know what you call these, but they all give off a similar vibe, a very industrious vibe. And with that industrious vibe, we can't even start making the science. What are we gonna need? Piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. Unfortunately, we have all those researched. I think we should have walls, right? Yeah, we got walls. So walls. Now math time, fellas. Again, I could look this up online, but there's something just not satisfying about doing that online. So 2 walls a second is our production speed. Piercing rounds. Now we'll say FM. We get 1 a second, and we get 1/3 every second. So 1/3 PM a second. So FM 3 FM to 1 PM. So that's our ratio. We need 1 firearm magazine producer to create 3 piercing round producers, and assuming the copper and steel are just consistent. We get 2 walls a second, and we will be creating 1/3 piercing round per second. Okay. Math is fun. Now, what else will we need? Oh, it's done. It's done. We can check it in our own menu where it belongs. And then grenades. And grenades require coal and iron. Those are coming off of the bus, so we'll assume those are constantly populated. And we get 1/8 1/8 G a second. And now, what does this produce? What does this consume? So it's gonna be, oh, so now we get 1/10 of a 110 ms a second, or so military science a second. So now we can do some math. So effectively, let's say we want to get 1 a second. We want to do 1 a second. That should sort of give us the rest of the stuff we need, as long as we're working in units of 1. You know, it makes life easier. So if we do that times 10, so 1 ms a second. So we will need. I need grenade a second, but it only needs 1. I'm so confused. I don't know how to calculate ratios. Let me ponder this puppy. I wanna make sure I'm providing good information when I make these videos and not just pulling numbers out anywhere. One second. Okay. I did some thinking. And I'm pretty sure I understand the math now. So we're gonna it's just round some numbers off, and you call it engineering, and then sig figs and all that. So effectively, one wall machine can, with a half a second crafting time, one wall machine can feed. And I'm already blanking again. So we need 2 walls. So one wall machine every 10 seconds. So 1 a second. So 10. So one wall machine can feed 10 science boys. So that's our first thing. So we can create 1 wall machine and we'll be pretty much good to go. Now, for the grenades, since we're making 1 every 8 seconds, and this is 1 every 8 seconds, and this is 1 every 10 seconds, we'll go 1 to 1. That's safe enough. We'll have a little excess grenades, but then we can have those be dragged off into a chest that we can save for later. A mini mall, a mini military mall. We'll call it. And then the piercing rounds, so 3 seconds. So if we have 3 of these, and this needs 1 every 10. 1 every 10. 3 of these will be making. So 1 every 3. Oh, so this, I'm sorry, invert that. This piercing round, 1 can feed 3 of these. So to start with, well, we effectively are just gonna make one pierce. We're gonna make 1 of each of these is essentially the math, but we want to make it in a way where we can extend. And once it gets to a point where science becomes a bottleneck for us, that's when we can step back into the ratios. I'll practice my math in the meantime to make sure I speak somewhat accurate information. But anyways, so now let's get to it. So the walls are gonna be easy. We're gonna save those for the end, just because we know they're gonna be easier. They're not sharing materials. It's simply just stone brick, whatever. We can deal with that. So now iron and coal. So we're gonna share an iron line. And let's see. I'm trying to think how I did this on the Switch. I don't think it matters too much. So I think we're gonna want, we're gonna want grenades to produce to the left. And you can pull off the same iron and coal line that this guy is pulling off of. Think that'll work? We will find out, because these take a while to craft, and we'll test rate limits and all that. We'll figure it out. But so first, what we'll do. And so I want to do grenades to the left, just because I'm aware of what it's going to take. So here we'll have our grenade output here. And again, we'll just need 1 to start with, so we'll make it easy. Let's whip up some crafting machines. ABC, boys. ABC, always be crafting. Do that there. And now we can have we'll have our coal line here and our iron line here. I do not want to combine them, because when we're going to the... Look at that. 2K iron plates per hour. Look at us go, baby. When we're building these boys, we'll definitely want some fast inserters. So we'll just have our iron here, our coal here, and we'll be good to go. So let's get some underground boys, some splitters, some more underground boys, some more splitters, and we'll just dance. We'll just dance. Oh, no, look at this. Look at this. We're creating circuits. We do not want to be creating circuits. We have a surplus. You can right click on those down there to cancel them, and that's the big time save is knowing when you're crafting things you already have. There you go. So coal is going to be here, and I think grenades require, yeah, they require more coal, so we can be a fast boy. Lots of mini optimizations we're making here. So let's grab our coal and drop our undergrounds. I just love it when a factory starts coming together. Now we'll drop you. So now we got our iron. Someone is skarting outside. Don't know what that's all about. So make our grenades here. Again, we'll start with the slow boys and ponder if we need to increase the fast boys. Yeah, it works. We'll cut you off because you aren't necessarily needed at the moment. And we've all lost all sight of symmetry because we're too far away. Oh well. Can't cry about it too much. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. And of course we need to start misaligning things so that it works. And we won't be able to balance these grenades. Let's see how this is going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have plenty of speed. Now where's my grenade? Dang, these take a while. But it should still be enough. So now we'll preemptively drop you there. So now there is our grenade line. Now we need our second line. So we'll need copper, steel, and firearm magazines. And we need firearm magazines for iron plates. So we can start this train off with some a little bit of ammo production. Now let me think. Now what do we need? So copper is gonna be the big one. So we can share a lane. Let's see, here's how we'll do it. We'll share a lane with steel. Steel and firearms can share a lane. So we will bring you here. Drag you up. And actually, I don't want to get too weird with it. We'll keep it basic. We can always optimize in the future, but premature optimization is the death of any project. So, let's grab this man. Yeah, we already have a ton of these. Hey, someone, if you're, like I said, I told you, if you see me go to the menu for something that I already have being auto-assembled, you can unsubscribe. So, go for it. Unless you're not subscribed, then consider dropping a subscription. I really appreciate it on this journey of Factorio. And yes, our input is too slow, so let's speed that up. Here, our input is not too slow. There we go. Perfect. Now we're at speed. So we have these. Now we need... The last thing we need is copper. And I think I do... Because we will want... We will want the copper. I mean, I guess what we can do, let's extend these. Nope, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Get you out there. I'm using the hotkeys. Stay subscribed. Or subscribe if you aren't already. And then, yeah, we'll drag you out. Drag you out. Drag you out. We'll pull you all the way out. Now, yeah, so we can just have our copper come in like this. And there we go. That will be our copper line. Come on now. I cannot wait till I get the advanced suits that make me stop running around like that. Split you. Oh, baby. And now, of course, this could have been more compact. In fact, it absolutely can be. Watch me go crazy. Watch me go crazy with this. But we do want to make it in a way that is, you know what, screw it. Forget space compactness. I want this to be built in a way where we can just go in verticals whenever we're running short on something. I think that is more important than over-optimizing for space efficiency. So now we grab our short boys, and I guess we have a theme of doing long boys on top, so we'll keep that theme. And again, I still will keep going to my inventory to grab things. When will I ever learn? When will I ever learn? So now you can come out. Now watch this. Now this is planning. So now the grenades and the ammo meet up together. We will have one more station for producing our walls. And then we will be scienced out. And it is a bit extreme space that we're doing up here, but you know, yeah, the price we pay for a strong military. Some things are just invaluable. Now, if we did our math correctly, this will be this, that, and the other. We can feed 3 of these things consistently. So let's make sure 1, 2, 3. The rest of you are good. Now I know output-wise we are going to be peachy with the inserters, but let's see. Do we get an ingredient shortage? No, we are at speed. All systems nominal. Perfect. So now we got those. Now last but not least, we need some wall production. Which we slightly botched. Not too bad though. So we do have to do a quick little underground there. Can split off here. Bring our stone up. And you know, let's keep the fellas symmetrical once again. Or we will. I mean, we do have room here. I mean, this is technically right. So you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it there. We're doing it there. Now we drop you off. Oh boys, can you feel it in the air? Can you feel how close we are? And we can actually just have you go straight up. We can modify this if we need to, but we know we're good. We know we're good on wallage. Good on wallage for a minute. Bring you here. Make you create some walls. Now I am actually worried about a... Yes, we need someone... We need something faster to fill you up. And even still we're too slow. So that is a factor to consider later. A factor to consider later. Until then, let's, you know, again, let's just keep things even. Because we want to. Grab some walls. Grab some ammunition and such. Grab some power. Remind you that I will be making that joke every time I think about power. And here is where we are going to begin placing this in. Now, of course, we want to... The ideal is right here. So now we can have our line come in, and let's give it some headroom. Again, let's not, you know, we don't want to overly optimize. We can always refactor later, but until then, we'll just look at that. That was perfectly intentional for me to avoid that water. Let's make sure we have some additional grabbers to feed our beast. Let's bring it over here. Just cuz. There you go. The beast is ready to eat. We should probably start saying that science is a thing that we want. And, you know, let's, missing iron plates. You kidding me? Supposed to be stacked on iron plates. Okay, we have electronic stuff done. I want to start researching for oil. I wonder if... How do I actually unlock the pump? That's what I want to know. Oil processing. I wonder if I can't see oil until I'm able to do something with it, but at the same time, that doesn't make sense because I can see uranium and I can't do anything with that. But let's get us working towards oil, because I love oil. I love it. Now let's also in the same time extend this factory. Let's make how many other boys do we have? We got 4. Yeah, let's do 4. Let's do 4 military. That seems appropriate. Well, actually, I think we did some math. I think our current setup only allows for 3. So let's start with 3. And then we will also begin our tiny mall. Wait a second. What are you doing? This is going too far. I know. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to make some chests. Because these are going to be atrociously too slow. And here and here. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. I did the wrong thing. I turned these into a wrong thing. I was shift right clicking when I should have been shift left clicking. Don't you hate that? Okay, so right, left, left. There we go. Now we're copying and pasting properly. And now what we're going to do is, do we have, yes, we have filter inserters. So let's make 3 of these. Because we want to start generating some stockpiles. This is our mini this is our mini mall. This is our mini mall. So what we'll do is, and again, you know, I'm just thinking too much about how I want this to look. So we'll do it like this. Anything that sneaks past, well, no, see now, I'm thinking about it too much. Because if we do it like that, then we're going to have stuff that goes untouched, but it's going to go untouched anyways. You know what? I'll just do it like this. So what we're going to do is anything that gets past our production line, and now that I think about it, we actually need to bump this all up one again, because the filter inserter is fast enough where it will steal from the red inserter. So now here and here. So we will start doing this, and this can simply be a fast inserter, but it would still steal. And so instead of making things less efficient, I'm just going to make them operate smarter. So now this guy, anything that makes it past our military science production will get dropped into here. Anything that makes it past our military science production will go here, and we'll have one chest full of ammo and one chest full of grenades. And now, just like that, we are consuming. And we will limit these. We don't want to get too excessive and just drain all of our resources and stuff we won't use. But it should be good enough for now. Now it'll be interesting to come back here and double check that our production actually does meet the quota. Because it doesn't appear any of these are working. Okay, now we got that. You're missing grenades. You're missing grenades. Did I do my math wrong? Grenades take 8 seconds to make. Science takes 10 seconds. Okay, so we actually, yeah, we do need more grenades. We need to effectively match them. So good thing we caught that. Let's get 2 more of these. A few more of these. Create some more grenades. Okay, now we're in matched production. So it needs to be 1-to-1. We will have excess, which we can feed. Which we can use to feed our chest of supplies. But let's watch our grenades journey, and let's drop some lights around here too. Not enough ingredients. Oh, shift click just makes all. Okay, so I just used all my copper to make lights. You know, here's what I want to do. Because I want to make it in batches of 5, just so that as we go, like as we produce, we still have the ability to do some stuff. So let's light it up a bit around here. Let's make sure we can see. Oh, it's beautiful. I want to see this factory humming. It do be humming out here. That's good enough. It's good enough lighting. So let's watch our grenades. So we got 3 grenades going down the train. Getting skipped. Getting skipped. Picked up. Let's see this grenade. It's gonna get picked up. Yes, sir. So we got 2 in the bank. Now watch. Now watch. I think. Okay, picked up. Skip. Skipped. Skipped. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, we're at capacity. We are making what we want to do. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, with all of that, ooh, new tip trains. Perfect. Yes, because we've unlocked trains, and I think next episode is where we're gonna start diving around with some trains. We will need to build a car. So let's add that to the queue. We'll start the next episode once we have the car. So I'll have a car. We'll have the ability to make some trains, and we will start exploring the world around us and see if we can find some oil, and maybe spread a little democracy in the process. So once again, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy my ramblings and all that. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.